Ms. Overcoat. Now, Mr. Rosario just came up here and pointed out to you members of the jury, every time Miss Covington sat here and made an excuse. You heard that Miss Covington said that the napkin was talking about calculated business costs. I ask you, ladies and gentlemen, when you're calculating business costs, why would you write it down on a napkin? Why, when you're handed a napkin that has calculated business costs on it, would you say, I don't know what kind of position, I don't think you know what kind of position this puts me in. Mr. Rosario came up here and told you that Miss Covington said I would never trade my vote for any favors. But you heard more than one time that Miss Covington was going to ask for a favor for whoever she voted for. She was going to ask that casino owner to get her stepsister a job. Miss Covington did play by the books, but Miss Covington did not play by the books of the law. The defendant did not play by the books that any other commissioner does. Miss Covington played by her own books. Miss Covington played by her books where she would meet privately with Avery Bancroft. She played by the books where she would meet privately with Avery Bancroft and have everybody's phones confiscated and have a cheese plate search. Miss Covington played by her own books, not the books of the law. Mr. Rosario came up here and also told you that Miss Covington voted for the better businessman. And I also agree with him, but not because Avery Bancroft had the better proposal. Avery Bancroft knew how to go the extra mile. And you heard Corey Hyde say that Mr. Bancroft went that extra mile when he stuffed money into a briefcase, walked into the VIP room, when Miss Covington walked out with that briefcase full of money. Miss Covington played by the books, but not the books of the law. The defendant played by her own books. This is why the defendant is one corrupt commissioner. Find the defendant guilty. Thank you.